Hey friends, you guys have been working so hard with numbers, and we've been working with those single digit numbers 1 through 9, and then those 2-digit numbers 10 through 99. We're going to start working with 3-digit numbers now, so we're going to have 3 places in our place value. So we've been working with tens and ones, like the number 47 has 4 tens and 7 ones. We're going to be working with some 3-digit numbers now, starting with 100 and going to 120. So if I look at the number 100, it has 3 digits, 3 place value places. So we have a 1 and a 0 and a 0. Now, the last 2 digits are still your tens and your ones place, but now in a 3-digit number, your first digit is your hundreds. So the number 100 has 100, 0 tens, and 0 ones. So we're going to look at those numbers a little more closely in just a little bit. Right now, we're going to count from 100 to 120. So if you notice, starting at 101, it kind of starts over with the hundreds chart up at the top. So we started with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. So here you're just adding a 100 to it. So we have 101, 102, 103, 104. So we're going to start at 100, and we're going to highlight the number and then read it. We're going to go all the way to 120. 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 120. So let's look a little closer at those 3-digit numbers using place value.
All right, so let's look a little more closely at a place value chart. So we've been doing tens and ones with 2-digit numbers. So now we can do 3-digit numbers. So let's have a little bit of a review of place value first. So let's do my ones over here. And I'm going to put some ones in my ones place. So right now I have 9 ones. When I add my 10th one, I can keep these as separate ones, but I can't have a 2-digit number in a 1-digit place. So this is the number 10 right now, and that's a 2-digit number, a 1 and a 0. I can't have 2 digits in one place value. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these 10s and I'm going to bundle them together into a 10. So now I have 1 10 and 0 ones. It's the same number. That's the number 10. 1 10 and 0 ones. That's the number 10. And I count that using 10. So I can do the same thing with 10s. So I'm going to have to squeeze them in here. I might have to put some at the bottom. So if I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now I have 10 tens. Well, if I count that, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, that's 100. That's a 3-digit number. I can't keep that in this place. So once I get to 10 tens, that's the same number as 100. So if you look very closely, you can see individual ones laid out. There's 100 of these. There's 100 ones. If I laid out my tens, if I put a 10 here, you'll notice that there are 10 going across because there are 10 tens in 100. So right now I'm showing the number 100. I have 100, 110, and 100, 0 tens, and 0 ones. This is giving me the number 100. So if I added a 1 here, now I have 100, 0 tens, and 1 1, that's the number 101. So I'll show you how to write that using place value. So if I have 100, 0 tens, and 1 1, that's the number 101. If I wrote my places closer together, 101. If I add another one, now I have 100, 0 tens, and 2 ones. That's the number 102. If you keep going, I have 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, but now I have 10 of these, so I'm going to bundle them together and move them to the tens place. So now I have 100, 110, and 0 ones. That's the number 110. So if I have the number 110, if I add a 1, that gives me 100, 110, and 1 1. That's the number 111. So it's like the number 11, we're just adding the 100. We're adding that third place value, 111. So then I have 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117. I'm going to pause there so you can remember 100, 110, 7 ones, 117. Keep thinking about how to write numbers using place value. 118, 119, 120, but there's 10 of these, so I'm going to bundle them, move them to the tens place, so now I have 100, 2 tens, 0 ones. When I write that all together, that's the number 120, 120. So that's how to show 3-digit numbers using hundreds, tens, and ones, and then how to write those numbers using your hundreds, tens, and ones place value.